Well, the call came in fast and early. Former President Donald Trump declared the projected winner in New Hampshire's primary, walked away with 54% of the vote. So what does this mean with Nikki Haley, former UN ambassador? Will she walk away from her campaign? That is one of the questions we posed to our friend and former head of the Illinois GOP, Pat Brady, a Haley supporter himself. Next in line, obviously, kind of the first legit, totally legit state, if you will. The caucus is a kind of a strange thing. The live free or die state, it's kind of a strange, phenomena. But South Carolina is her home turf, where she was governor. Is she staying in it? Will she stay in it after South Carolina if she doesn't win?
I'm not sure if she will after South Carolina, but what she said last night, that she said she's going to stay in it through South Carolina. And the key thing is that she has the money to do it. DeSantis had to get out after Iowa because his donors said time to get out. But she's probably having conversations now with her donors on the path forward. But I think she'll stay in through her home state. And then maybe if she does well there, she'll go on to Super Tuesday.
Interesting. So what do you make of this? I mean, you thought if it wouldn't be a resounding victory if Trump got sub 50 in Iowa. He just got north of 50 and didn't really spend any time there either. And in New Hampshire, just north of 50 after DeSantis backed out. Haley was obviously hoping for either a razor thin or maybe eke out a victory. Is it a fait accompli? Is Donald Trump the nominee, as you can tell this early on?
Well, clearly he's the front runner and he's the likely nominee. But if she stays in through South Carolina, her home state, where she was a very popular two-term governor, we'll see. But the reality is, for Republicans, the Republicans are on the verge of nominating a guy who's going to be in federal court this summer for trying to overthrow the last election, likely will be convicted. He's been horrible for Republicans politically besides his office. We've lost everything, 17, 18, all the years since he's been on the national stage. It's been horrible for Republicans down ticket. And the guy at the top of the ticket has a huge impact on the rest of the ticket. Just look at what he's done here in Illinois. You can't win in Illinois north of Bloomington because it's been the party's been so Trumpified. So yeah, it's just, there's going to be probably a pretty significant resistance movement to Donald Trump by some very well-funded people that just really feel the same way I do about Trump, that he's a threat to democracy. And they don't want him back in the White House. If you watched his speech last night and you listen to what he says and believe what he says, he talks more like an authoritarian than he does like a guy that wants to be in charge of a republic.
Yeah, still denying the election, throwing out some extremely incendiary remarks. One would have thought Haley probably would have performed better. I mean, considering she got the backing of a super popular moderate governor, Sununu, out of New Hampshire, yet she couldn't pull it off. I mean, what does this say? Does this say, have you given in yet, Pat? This is no longer my Republican Party?
Oh, it's not. It hasn't been my Republican Party for quite some time. I mean, my first vote was for Ronald Reagan. My political idol was John McCain, H.W. Bush. This is not that party anymore. And I hope to God that I never hear any of the Republicans now that support Trump or Trump himself invoke Reagan, Lincoln, or any of the historical figures in the party, because it's just not the party that it was. Now it's the Trump populist party, policy-wise closer to Bernie Sanders than Ronald Reagan. And everything that we've stood for, being that shining city on a hill like Reagan used to talk about, strong national defense, good to our allies, don't spend more than you take in, believe in the individual, limited government, all that stuff's gone. Trump doesn't believe in any of that. His policies don't reflect that. And it's a real threat, I think, to his language, the authoritarian tone of it. I believe, and I'm not saying this to be alarmist, I sincerely believe, as others do that have been close to him, that he is a threat to our democracy and he has to be stopped in the general election.
Well, you're not the first person who said that. As for the Democrats, is it a fait accompli? Do you think it's going to be Biden-Harris?
Yeah,
2024?
Yeah, it will be. And to be fair, I don't understand why some of the Democratic leadership hasn't stepped up and said, hey, Joe Biden, and I voted for him last time, but he's too old.
Yeah.
And I don't think Kamala Harris is the answer. So the Democrats, it's kind of we're going to get a race where 70% of the people don't want either of the candidates.
Right.
And we all deserve better than that.
Yeah. Maybe more Brady will step up. There's like 30 Bradys, right, in office?
Yeah, no, I think the day of the white Irish guy is over. I hate to break it to everybody.
Yeah, maybe not this time. Pat Brady, friend of the stream and former head of the Illinois GOP. We appreciate your insight. Thank you for coming in, my friend.
See you, Brett.